Good afternoon, friends and family. Welcome back to our Watson Farmstead. To continue on with the seed selecting and prepping for the gardens, today I'll be working on my seed selection for the herb garden. So let's get to that. This is the herb. We have rosemary, we have basil, cilantro, sage, more than enough sage. We have chives. I need more stevia. So the stevia is from True Leaf. Okay. So the stevia is going to be a start indoors. Germination is in 14 to 21 days. Starting seeds indoor. Transplant seedlings 12 to 24 inches apart in full sun. So our target date for that, I need to order more stevia, is going to be February 1st. All right, let's look at our time. So we have two different times, both from M.I. Gardner. French time and Common English. Start 8 to 10 weeks before. So February 15th. I'll try fennel again. And again, we have two different varieties, both from M.I. Gardner. First one is Florence. And I started there because I can say that one. All right, Florence. Days to germinate is 7 to 14. Maturity is 70 days. Then we've got Tiger. Yep, some German fennel. That one also March 1st is the target date, 7 to 14 days to germinate and 50 to 60 to maturity. Oh, let's see. Wish us they would autofocus, but it won't. All right. After that, we have cumin. And that one's from M.I. Gardner. All right. This one goes in March 1st. 7 to 14 days to germinate with 110 days to maturity. It's a long time. The other option is the triticale, which I do not have. Coffee. I don't know. All right, seeds and such. And this one is herb catnip. All right. I'm worried that you're not actually going to be able to hear me. Step into my sleeve. Alright, so this one goes outdoors. Germinates in 7 to 15 days. Okay, so it can be started indoors 6 to 8 weeks, so that'd be March 1st. And it doesn't say how long to germination. To maturity. So, got that one. Toothache. Alright, so that's calendula. Calendula, and I'm losing seeds. Calendula. There's a whole lot of those. Alright, so this one is Baker's Creek. This is an annual. Alright, and then days to germination 7 to 14. This one is from M.I. Gardner. And this one is Spilanthes. Spilanthes. Too thick. I needed 100 days maturity. Days to germinate 5 to 7. That's quick. Start indoors 6 weeks. So it's going to be 3-1. Calendula is going to go with the flowers, even though it is an herb. So let's scoop that one. Dill. There's a couple of these already opened. Alright, so we're going to go Gurney's. Finish these up. These are herb. Dill Delight. 7 to 14 days germination. And then seeds and such is Dill Bouquet. 7 to 15 days. Okay. So those both got to be started now. Sunflowers, they're going up front. I'm going to make them the fourth sister in the group. I love the edibles. So this one's Fairy Morse. And this Russian sunflower. 14 to 21 days to germinate. And $75 to $90. When do I want to plant these? The soil is warm. So for us, it's March through June. Alright, so we'll go March 1st. Which one's this one? Super Snack. This is from Gurney's. This one is called Super Snack. Sunflower. Alright, termination is in 7 to 12 days. As it says, harvest by cutting off seed heads when the backs turn brown and the seeds are plump. Brown back. So that's it for sunflower this year. Spinach goes in the front. Turnip, beets, and rice. And rice goes in its own stock tank. These are M.I. Gardner. And this one is long grain rice. So this is a direct sow, 5 to 10 days to germination. And 90 to 100 days to maturity. We tried that last year and it didn't work for us like we wanted it to. Oops, I need to pull this one back. Squash. And what is the difference between cantaloupe and muskmelon? I do not know. But they're going to go in, the muskmelon are going in with cantaloupe. And those go in the garden. Alright, this one is squash. Which I don't have that out here. These are medicinal herbs. Oh, we got comfrey and astragalus. What? Tap-rooted herbaceous perennial. Plant thrives in well-drained soil in full sun to part shade. In spring, scarify seed by rubbing it firmly on sandpaper and plant in pots or directly into the field. So seed or soil may be inoculated with mycorrhizal bacteria, which significantly improves germ and growth of astragalus. Barely cover seed, tamp well, and keep moist and cool until it germinates. 1 to 3 weeks. All right, so 7 to 21 days. Spaced 1 foot apart, and we're going to do these indoors. And this came from Strictly Medicinal. Alright, there's that one. Comfrey. I don't have any information on comfrey. We need to plant some. I don't even know who this is from. Yarrow. Our Yarrow is still doing pretty well out there. Chicory. We need a lot of chicory for our animals. Did you know that in the Great Depression, chicory was used as a coffee substitute? You don't know that? Gives animals high quality feed in the cooler season crops. When the cooler season crops give out in the heat of summer. This broadleaf perennial is perfect to mix with existing grass pasture or put in a mix. All right. All of this goes with the pasture. I better make a note. Chicory. Add to pasture seed. Order more. Moringa and feverfew. Feverfew. Little tiny seeds. Ooh. Germinates. In 14 to 21 days. All right. This is also from Strictly Medicinal. Moringa. So this has to be a potted plant. Because it's got to come in the winter. Well, we got that in spades. Sow seeds a half-inch deep in a pot of sandy potting soil. Well, we live on sand, so and keep barely moist, even warm, and in the light until germination, which takes 1 to 2 weeks. So 7 to 14. Space 15 feet apart because they're a tree. All right, so that's that. The lime balm and lemon balm we have going plantain and chai. We have chia seeds. We have plantain. I don't know if we need it. All right. There's no this good. Both from Emma Gardner. And this is milk thistle, which is good for diabetics. It helps the liver. It keeps them maintain a healthy liver. Direct sow up to 2 weeks before first frost. Oof. So this one's not going to get planted until October. Five to 10 days for germination and 100 days. St. John's wort can be brewed as a tea to treat the symptoms of insomnia, depression, and anxiety. It can also be used topically in the form of essential oils to treat sunburn, arthritis, and muscle pain. and it may be toxic to some livestock. So we're going to keep that away from our livestock. All right, start indoors, 6 to 8 weeks. That's going to be 3-1. 10 to 20 days for germination, and 110 days to maturity. We're going back in there until fall. Marshmallow. Planted some. I don't know if it's still out there, but we'll plant it again. This one's from Pine Tree. Start indoors, 6 to 8 weeks. So this one's going to be 3-1. Athea officinalis is its name. It's a perennial. Start indoors. Sow on surface, lightly cover. Provide 60 to 65 degree soil temps. Direct sow in the fall. Grows 5 to 6 feet. Space 18 to 24 inches apart. Germinates in 14 to 60 days. That's a wide range for a germination date. Okay. Oh, is there any seeds even in it? Three. There's 3 seeds in it. I'll plant it and see if we can get it to come up. Bergamot. Alright, strictly medicinal bergamot red. And it's Oswego tea. In parentheses, and it says it is a Monarda didyma. It's a herbaceous perennial native to eastern North America. Plant prefers sun, part shade, and moist, rich soils in garden or edge of woodlands. Sow the seeds in warm conditions by barely covering, tamping well, and keeping evenly moist until germination, which is rapid. Thin or transplant 2 feet apart. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roughly 8 or 9 seeds in there. Echinacea. This burpee. I'm going to plant this in the herb garden and also with the flowers, which is also called purple coneflower. And this blooms from summer to fall, 14 to 21 days. And days to bloom, maturity, it's 365 days. Oh, good, I have lavender. Herb English lavender, elegance purple lavender, and true lavender. Let's plant all 3 varieties. This one is from Fairy Morse. True lavender. This one we have to freeze 2 to 4 weeks. 10 to 28 days to germination. And Harvest is 1 to 110. 100, 110. Okay. This is from Johnny's. This is Elegance. Purple. Lavender. 100 to 110 days. Alright, so germination is in 14 to 21 days. Seeds and such. Herb. English. Lavender. It's going to be outside. Quick like, so we're going to go 3-1. Nope. We'll go 215. Germinates in 7-15 days. Okay. Chamomile and nasturtium. Let's see from somewhere. Burpee. German chamomile. 20 days to maturity. 14 to 21 days. Strictly medicinal. And 80 days to maturity. 7 days for. And you harvest the flowers while early flower stage and dry it for tea. This is in my gardener. This is peach melba. Nasturtium. Start indoors. 3:15. 7 to 14 days. 60 to 90 days to maturity. That's it. So that is the last of it. That is the last of what we are going to be planting. Herbs, medicinals, fruits. We'll be ordering more blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Some more blueberries and muscadines. We'll be getting them too. And getting them planted on the muscadine trellis with the grapes and muscadines that are already there. It's a good way to die cats. The barn cats that won't stay in the barn. We have one orange long hair that reminds everybody of my cat that passed away this last year. And she's just as needy and trying to get to this house. So there they are, our two barn cats. Oreo Jr. is the black and white one. And Tiger is the Lulu look-alike. Alright, that does it for me today. Got all the seeds done and ready to go. My stomach is saying it's time to start supper. So, I will see you on the next one. Bye.